नमस्कार, मैं प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर रंजन कुमार मलिक, डीन डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फाइन आर्ट, चितकारा डिजाइन स्कूल, चितकारा यूनिवर्सिटी, पंजाब. Today we have the eminent artist, Odisha born, Bangalore based, renowned international acclaimed artist couple with us, Dr. Gyanesh Mishra and Usha Mishra ji. Namaskar, welcome to Chitkara University.
Namaste.
Dr. Mishra is a renowned artist, academician, pottery makers and craft trainer also. Dr. Mishra is well known for the gold sculpture. Yes, gold में जो sculpture पहला, he is a first Indian sculptor जो कि इंडिया में गोल्ड में सोना में स्कल्पचर बना है. कैसा वो जर्नी था और कहाँ से शुरू हुआ ये, और इस बारे में डिटेल बताइए.
Yeah, thanks to Dean Ranjan Malik and Chitkara University and Chitkara News also. Yes, it is. His journey started around 91. I met the professor from Mexico University who was doing research on this particular subject. It is called amalgamation in gold.
Yes.
And fortunately or unfortunately, this Mughal period, some craft persons, they are expert in this, using solar system to do this kind of electroplating, I can say. And somehow they also lost those experts, and we also lost. And he was hunting for those craft persons. Is there anybody is registering in India? Because they come to know that some people, they migrate to India in Mughal period.
Yes.
And that was when I met him while traveling from Delhi to Bangalore. So we had a long discussion, and when he come to know that I am an artist and a sculptor, so he was somehow, want to give me this information that I can help him out to discover these people. So we had a long stay in Bangalore, and then fortunately or unfortunately time was very short and we couldn't find much people. And one group of people in Lucknow, Nawab, so they shifted from Tamil Nadu, Trichy to Nawab at Lucknow to do some work, electroplating for their sword cover and all these things. And fortunately I met a couple, they are a Muslim couple, they stayed at Trichy, Tamil Nadu. Those, they know this technique, how to electroplate gold using the solar system and mercury, because it was a very toxic method.
Yes.
And then I put my hand to that. I gave my heart and soul to achieve that. That was the journey.
Which time?
It was 1991, 92.
92. Bangalore.
Yes.
जी.
Then for many times I have gone through many kind of struggles, and that is what the R&D started and ended around 96. My first gold, the priest, I kept the name of that sculpture.
Priest?
Priest, yes.
Priest.
Yes. So that was, I could see some shining and gold on that particular process.
आप उसको खुद ही स्पॉन्सर किए थे ना, someone?
No, it is my own money.
Starting is your own.
Yes, I don't want to go to that part because I lost a lot of money, lost my property.
Yes.
I sold for that. So these are all a different story.
Yes.
But I achieved these things on 1996 August, 20th August. I still remember the date. And then journey started. I thought I have to invest and I have to do a show of my gold sculptures. Yes. With pure silver and pure gold sculpture. Then I started going through different hurdles to achieve gold, to buy gold, to acquire gold. These all three things was going on. But finally the dream comes true. I had my first show at Chitrakala Parishad, Bangalore, 96 October. It is 22nd October, I still remember. And then the journey started. I have done a lot of sculptures and that sold my clients from all over the world.
आपने गैलरी वाले से भी दिल्ली बेस्ड मुंबई बेस्ड गैलरी के साथ भी आपने भी गोल्ड स्कल्पचर का ये उनके साथ टाइप किया था?
बहुत सारे गैलरी थे
जी।
टाइम एंड स्पेस ही वाज डायरेक्टली सेलिंग माय स्कल्पचर्स.
गोल्ड स्कल्पचर,
gold sculptures, yes.
Okay.
Gold sculptures. And Mumbai, I have some client, Raymond's, they have purchased. Many people, an Australian buyer, some farm chemistry farm, and some they have taken 1 or 2 sculptures. So it was a journey started because people started liking that and using the method. And that was my golden era, I can say, in my life, my artistic life.
In this period, मैडम मिश्रा, आप जनरली लेडीज़ ज्वेलरी पे करते हैं, तो मैंने सुना हूँ कि आपने टेराकोटा को, मिट्टी को अपनी ज्वेलरी कर दिए. ये तो नहीं कि मिस्टर मिश्रा ने कि गोल्ड में कर दिए तो आपने इसको कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ करना पड़ा, या आपका जुनून रहा?
थैंक यू प्रोफेसर रंजन. हाँ, काफ़ी हद तक वही सच है, क्योंकि एक बार गोल्ड ज्वेलरी जब ख़त्म हो जाता है तो कुछ ना कुछ तो पहनना पड़ेगा.
जी.
एंड गोल्ड इज़ कम फ्रॉम अर्थ, सो माइंड से आता है. सो आई लव दिस टेराकोटा ज्वेलरी, बट आई मॉडिफाइड इट.
जी.
So according to my style, my design. So this is very unique. Now I started, I add with it some leather, something like beads, different type of beads like glass beads, and I make it little bit like tribal. It looks like tribal and very means matching to this generation youngsters. So that way I work. And yeah, that's true. Because of gold sculpture he has done, I came to terracotta jewelry.
So beautiful thing, Dr. Mishra. Now, as I come to with the previous discussion in the morning, now you are planning. You have done already the silver filigree. You are from the Odisha. Cuttack and Odisha is popular for the silvery karigari. So now you are planning for it. I think you are done for the some client of Dubai. So what is the journey and what is your future plan with this silver?
See, my first concept was to break this gold is a metal for me. Why it should be always in jewelry? Why can't we bring to the sculpture? That was my concept.
Right.
And I told to a gentleman, if how much gold you have in RBI, if you give to me, I will make 1 or 2 sculpture out of it. So I can cast tons of sculptures, gold. So that was the concept, that gold should not be, it's a precious metal for me.
Yes.
I can do.
It should not be particular for the jewelry sake.
Yes. So that was my first effort. Second thing is that we have such beautiful filigree work of Odisha, Cuttack. And that was in my mind that somehow we have to uplift this, instead of jewelry, we can bring some sculptures. In contemporary world, we can introduce this system with a very precious way. And I have done some sculptures keeping that Dokra casting. Whatever the Dokra style is, it's a very, ancient style. So keeping that in my mind, I have done few sculptures in Dokra, silver sculptures that are not very big. It's around 100 gram to 250 gram in between I have done. So for a client in Dubai, so it is in a kind of commercial venture I have done. But now I think that when gold and silver is touching the sky, it's the right time for me to bring this precious material to this contemporary world.
Yes, yes. Because medium you are taking as a not the jewelry object, precious, it's a you are taking as a material is concerned. When you are talking about the Dokra casting is concerned, some most of possibilities of the lost process and the traditional process, उसमें बहुत सारे नुकसान होने का या ये खराब होने का चांसेस होता है, हाउ यू अवॉइड इट?
Yeah, this is again you have to be cautious. If you want to do an operation, you have to go to operation theatre.
Yes.
Similar way, I have designed my workshop in such a way that there will be no waste. Even this little buffing and grinding, if you do,
Yes.
that also
All
can
these
be
dust
collected.
particles should
Yeah,
be in
can be
yes.
collected. So this is not a very difficult stuff. I mean, you can have some kind of polythene things and many cardboards and all these things you can spread around to control that. And main thing is that you don't need to have some very big furnace for your foundry. In a very small way you can do the work. And third thing is that it is precious. People will come if you are doing a good work, so definitely people will come to buy it. And I never feel any kind of difficulties to sell my sculptures.
At the same time, sir, we come to know that you are after your job finished, after you now you are in this Odisha in the Dhenkanal district, making a beautiful 5 acres pottery and traditional research center. What is this and what is the aim and objective of this center and for this society? Are you planning for this sake of this society?
Yes, you are right. So having a thought process from very long time it was there, because
Yes.
Dhenkanal is such a district where the raw materials are plentifully available. Taking from vegetabilize, if you want to do, so all kind of materials are there. You want to do, I mean, any kind of metal work, the people are around there, you can hire them. Third thing is to do all my huge sculptures, what I do, my clock towers and all, they are all 60 feet, 70 feet height. So you need a big place for, fabricating these sculptures. And for that I have choose this place, though it is a small place, I want little peace of mind deep in the forest. Fortunately I got that place, and building almost 1 block is over, just last month I have opened that. So within 2-3 years I think I will be developing different craft oriented things, like I can say that is a fusion between contemporary art and traditional craft.
Yes.
So I called it as a contemporary craft.
Yes.
It's a new generation, new section we can create for the younger generation. So same old things people may not like. So when you are building your new design, new house, new factories, new office, so you may think of a contemporary craft instead of a traditional craft. So in that concept I am just working there, I started working and hope the people will be benefited out of it.
उस समय में आप जब डॉक्टर मिश्रा का इतना बड़ा वेंचर के लिए प्लान कर रहे हैं, मैंने सुना हूँ कि देखा हूँ कि आप उनके साथ ही हर टाइम रहते हैं और उनका एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन काम आपने वो सेंटर का भी संभाल रहे हैं. आपका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस है एंड आपका विजन में क्या है?
Actually बोलूँ तो before marriage also I was working as a manager of my father. He was a eminent writer, and after marriage I am same work is continuing with my husband. He is eminent artist. So there is no changes. But yes, I feel proud. Why? मैंने जो हम दोनों मिलके जो सपना देखे थे ना, वो सच होते हुए हम देख रहे हैं gradually. So that is a very good feeling. So that is why I'm happy, and happily I'm working with him.
डॉक्टर मिश्रा, आपने गोल्ड में काम किया, नाउ यू आर वर्किंग द सिल्वर एंड रिसर्च सेंटर ऑल्सो, और आपने जो आपका वो थोड़ा सा मैं पीछे जाऊंगा, आपका जो क्लॉक टावर और मुद्रा G20 में जो मुद्रा आपने सारे चीज़ ह्यूज मोन्यूमेंटल स्कल्पचर बनाया, कस्मिक फ्लावर्स एंड दी फायर, ये जो बड़ी बड़ी ह्यूज मोन्यूमेंटल पब्लिक स्कल्पचर होता है, उसको करने में और ये गोल्ड सिल्वर काम करने में या ट्रेडिशनल सेंटर में, किस में आपको ज़्यादा मज़ा आता है और क्या इसमें डिफरेंस क्या है? जो मेटल का ह्यूज, बिकॉज ये मनो क्रेन आएगा बड़ा बड़ा, वो बहुत ह्यूज, मतलब 100 लोग इसमें इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, क्राफ्टमैन टेक्नीशियन इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, ऑफिसर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन लोग, पब्लिक भी उसमें भी इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, तो वो उसका मज़ा क्या है, उसमें कैसा एक्सपीरियंस है बताइए.
See, always we forget that art and technology, they are two sides of one coin.
Right.
So practicing aesthetically and practicing technically, these two things are very much required for the younger generation today. And earlier the material was very less. You will be not able to access different kind of materials. So in this smart city concept, I have developed this clock towers for the smart cities mostly.
Yes.
And here the blend of technology and art both are there.
Right.
And in a huge form, around 60 feet, 70 feet sculpture where you have to go
I've
through.
seen one in the process at the Bangalore. Yes.
Because you have to learn to understand the medium first. It is stainless steel. What is the character of steel? How to bend it, how to weld it, how to polish it. So these are all the technical knowledge you must have. Second thing is that to erect such a huge things, the gravity, the technical engineering inside, how to take that weight of the sculpture from the base to top. And the clock, the major part is the clock. It work with a sensor which is totally designed by me in India.
Okay, it's a sensor process.
People, they
it's
ask
not
me this
the manual
question.
clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they ask me that from where you procure this clock.
Yes.
I say I have made it. It has happened in India only.
Okay.
So around 8 feet dia, a clock, to make it may take little time for me, but we have that kind of access that we can create manufacturing here.
Yes.
And my point is that almost all the students should get into the technical part, and they should be taught also. Like you can take welding. There are different types of weldings are available. To handle the material. Second thing, to lift the material. When you are doing such a huge sculpture, you need how to handle that erection of the sculpture. Third thing is material. The next generation material is steel. Now stone is difficult. Like ivory we ban, one day stone also may be banned. Wood is also already not available. So the next generation material for me is steel. And long lasting, having a fantastic aesthetical view, and you enjoy that while working also, you enjoy the product.
Last not the least, you are from more than the 7 days, you are at the Chitkara University with our fine art master degree, bachelor degree students for the mural, terracotta mural project. कैसा आपका एक्सपीरियंस है चितकारा स्टूडेंट के साथ और यूनिवर्सिटी में?
Yes, thank you. It's a very amazing question for me. Like जो मदर को पता होता है बच्चे को क्या खाना पसंद है
जी,
तो ये चीज़ मेरे को चितकारा में देखने के लिए मिला. बच्चे लोग एकदम खुश है, काम करते हैं, टुगेदरनेस, शेयरिंग, सो मेनी थिंग्स आई कुड सी. बट मेजर पार्ट इज दैट व्हेन द प्रोफेसर्स एंड लेक्चर्स आर happily working, so that gives a eminent pleasure to the students.
Yes.
Students are like your children only. How you behave at home, you have to behave with them here. And most of the things I found that it is having an amazing library and amazing person like you and your faculties. Everybody is working with a smile. That should be the nature of an institution when they come to give this learning process to the society.
उस समय में आपका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा बच्चों के साथ, चितकारा फाइन आर्ट स्टूडेंट्स के साथ?
जी, मिश्रा जी जो बोले एग्जैक्टली वही मतलब रहा मेरा भी एक्सपीरियंस. लेकिन बच्चे जो है वेरी मीन्स सेम डिपार्टमेंट का एक्चुअली, वेरी फन लविंग, वेरी नाइस एंड वेरी ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट्स. दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड इजीली वॉट एवर वी आर जस्ट शोइंग देम. They are grasping immediately. And another thing is between teacher and student there is no distance gap. Like वो जो डर जो होता है वो नहीं है. They are so friendly. वो मुझे बहुत ही अट्रैक्ट किया. कहीं भी नहीं देखा. हम बहुत जगह गए हैं लेकिन ऐसा जो रिलेशनशिप है बहुत ही अच्छा है. और आप तो पूरा बड़े भाई जैसे उनको गाइड करते हैं. सो इट इज़ वेरी नाइस.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर मिश्रा एंड मैडम मिश्रा. और आपका जो जर्नी और जो रिसर्च सेंटर और भी आगे कामयाबी हो और देश विदेश में भी लोग वहाँ आए और डेफिनेटली आपने जो इनविटेशन दिया चितकारा यूनिवर्सिटी फाइन आर्ट का, आर्ट एंड डिजाइन स्टूडेंट डेफिनेटली आपका वो सेंटर विजिट करेंगे। थैंक यू।
नमस्कार।